Today is another special day, as I said. You know, we're celebrating about 380,000 people who have taken advantage of the JetBlue flights. We have a new fire station with new equipment. That was about a $5.5 million investment from the federal government and MassPort of the state. We're investing about $100 million over the 10-year period, and we see, you know, a very significant return on that investment coming forward. And we also want to make sure we thank JetBlue. You'll hear from them in a couple minutes because they have really been a great partner to Worcester, a great partner to the Baker-Polito administration, and a great partner for this project that will be announced shortly, as well as the relationship we've had over the last couple of years with Fort Lauderdale and Orlando. I do want to acknowledge a number of people. I want to start off acknowledging someone who's not actually here, Congressman Jim McGovern, who has been very helpful to us since the beginning of this project, helping us get approvals from the FAA, helping us get funding from the FAA, and the key variable in the timetable for the announcement that we're making in a few minutes has to do with the Cat 3 landing system, which he was very instrumental in helping us get the funding and the approval. So we appreciate his great work, and I think Catherine Polanowitz, his chief of staff, is over there. So I have a number of people that I am going to recognize, so this will just take a second. So Rita Turov, who was the district manager for Senator Chandler, Representative John Mahoney, whom I met with yesterday, Representative Kate Campanelli, Representative Dan Donahue, Diane Provencher, select woman from Leicester, Doug Belanger, also selectman from Leicester, Norbert Strissel, who runs airport operations at JetBlue, one of our great partners, Kevin Costello from JetBlue, Mike Chambers, who runs the Worcester operation for JetBlue, Rob Mitchell from JetBlue, Rich Cawley, who many of you know has been responsible for the great investment at the Retrix hangar that has really kind of transformed the service that we can provide to our corporate customers. And a special guest, a good friend of Ed Frenny's and mine, Michael Collins, who's the chancellor of UMass Medical School, and we really appreciate him being here. Let's see, John Chetro Zivos, who's the dean at Clark University. We appreciate the support from the healthcare world as well as the higher education world. As we all know, Worcester has 11 institutions of higher education, which has been a big supporter of the flights to Florida and the flights, hopefully, that will be forthcoming. So I think that completes the civic leaders and the elected officials. I do want to recognize from MassPort Ed Frenny, who's been the person who's been the quarterback on these efforts over the last few years to make sure that Worcester has a first-class airport and a first-class experience. And John Prankovicius, who many of you know, who is the CFO at MassPort, who is formerly the CFO for the city of Worcester.